Hello, everybody. I have summoned you all here today in the state that I am for an emergency. It's not an emergency, but it is a very exciting hello. Okay, so thank you for coming on such short notice. However, this is very important to me, and I am in a state. But that does not matter because we have big news. Yes, Bella, you're correct. It does have to do with D23. That is correct. Oh, hi, the sweet mochi, amazing. You're using my custom emote. Guys, I have channel memberships now. It's pretty cool. I uploaded. Thanks for following, B Eluan. But yes, where was I? I forgot. Let's turn down the alerts a little bit. That's a bit loud. Let's turn that down. Okay. Chaotic Mem and the sweet mochi. Thank you everybody for coming. I don't know why I'm off center. Let me fix that real quick. Okay, better. So let's just cut to the chase. So D23 has come and gone, and we have our first sneak preview of Frozen 3, right? You look like if you've been talking nonstop about this. Well, maybe I have, guys. Okay, this is my trigger word. If I hear Jelsa, I activate like a sleeper agent. It's not even funny. It's not funny, you guys. This is so important to me. Anyway, obviously I watched it. Like, I watched it once, and the whole time I was like holding my breath, like, oh my god, am I gonna get my vindication? And obviously I'm not, and I know I'm never gonna get it. But like, this is such great timing because, as you guys know, I'm actually working on my Jelsa video right now because yes, there is more Jelsa. And okay, let's just actually hi Patty Capri 91, thank you for following. So I think what I want to do this stream is we're gonna watch the preview together, right? And we're gonna theorize, and we're gonna hypothesize, and we're gonna, of course, talk about Jelsa and also the implications of this new addition to the Frozen franchise and what it means for our beloved ship that will never be canon ever forever, right? Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's canon or not, right? It's just as long as we believe it's real. Okay, anyway. It's we're gonna do this. Give me a second. Let me I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. As per usual. Evil Elsa is coming back. By the way, I totally made a hit tweet about that, you guys. I always like tweet bangers and nothing happens. Like I just literally made a hit I made a hit tweet about Evil Elsa. So it's whatever, you know. I'm kind of prolific or whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna stop being annoying now. I'm gonna open my other tab here, and you can see I have my Jelsa folder open, of course. I'm just gonna keep this open. Whatever, you guys can see what my background is. It's the same image that I'm using. It's been 87 years since the Jelsa phenomenon. No, Jelsa is never over. It's just taking a hiatus right now, okay? It's just taking a small break where we're ramping up again. Thank you. Yes, it is Apollo and me. Obviously. Anyway. Where was I? Gotta, you guys, I'm getting sidetracked. Okay. Boom. Frozen 3. Boom. I'm sure you can see it. Whatever. Okay. Frozen 3. Amazing. Color palette, literally me. You know I love my pink and blue. Color combo. So, this is actually quite significantly different to the concept art that they released regarding what Frozen 3 would look like. And so, let's have a look at, there was concept art. Jeez, man, I'll never get over that. Concept art that was like released a year or 2 years ago, actually. It was during the time, it was this one. It was during the time that I was working on my great Jelsa series with Chris. I have to like somehow bring my mic all the way over here because it's, I don't know, guys, maybe I should just like switch where my mic is. But all right, this is the one, right? It looks like this concept art kind of implied that, can I get the full resolution of this image? Is that possible? Oh, it's on Facebook. Jeez, I'm gonna dox myself on here. Eh. Okay, there was a Reddit post. All right. We'll open this and we'll talk about it. Okay. So, this kind of implies that we were oh my god, doxing myself. I did this last stream as well. I hope nobody cares enough to watch that. Oh, also, I have a fundraiser going at the moment because I'm trying to like I'm trying to join this medical shadowing program. So a shadowing program is basically you get to go to a hospital and like learn directly from the nurses and doctors from that hospital to see what it's like. Yeah, in Greece, obviously. And it's for Thessaloniki, which is so beautiful. I've always wanted to go to Greece in general, and I wanted to travel again for a hot minute. And I thought this was a perfect opportunity to both broaden my horizons, kind of learn about different cultures, and also, um, further my education. So if you guys want to donate to that, feel free. I would really appreciate it, but you don't have to. It's like you can donate it how much you can donate however much you want. Oh, even $1 is like already amazing for me. So thank you in advance. Anyway, hi Demon Artie. It's my bestie Demon Artie. Say hi everybody to Demon Artie. She's my co-illustrator for Wild Bird. Anyway, so this was the concept art that was released during the time I was working on my big Jelsa series, my Chris Callie collab, if you will. And this was, yes, Jelsa, Jack Frost X Elsa. Don't worry about it. We'll get to that later. And so this was released 2 years ago, and people were saying this was maybe the concept or like the rough idea they were playing with for Frozen 3. And you can see like the castle in the sky, which kind of implies that they might be expanding more on like Norse mythology. Like, are they gonna go to Asgard? Are they gonna like maybe deal with like the Norse pantheon, with like Odin, Thor, Loki, and Freya and all of that, which was like a really cool concept, kind of like expanding the lore. And we also get like a shadow of a villain, like a potential villain over here, which is vastly different, vastly different to the villain that we did see in the D23 sneak preview, right? Right? Okay. And so here's my thing, right? When this came out, I found it very odd that Anna is still dressed in her Frozen 2 outfit. Like, you would think if this was really concept art for Frozen 3, then shouldn't she have like new clothes? They would have like new fits. Whoa! Thank you, Scare! Thank you so much! Oh my god. I appreciate the $10. Anyway, so you would think that they would update their look, right? Because they always update characters' looks in sequel movies and all that. However, so that leads me to believe that perhaps this was actually the original concept for Frozen 2, as opposed to Frozen 3, because we see the Knock, Elsa riding the Knock. She's in her fifth spirit outfit. Anna is in her Frozen 2 adventurer's outfit. And so therefore I'm probably certain, like completely certain, this was meant to be Frozen 2 before like all the executive meddling, and then they like changed the plot so abruptly and so how do I say this, drastically, that's the word, so drastically that it's completely unrecognizable from perhaps its original intention, and even like kind of left the final product feeling really ambiguous as to like what the entire point of that is really, instead of just like a cheap cop out. Why is there stuttering? Because I'm really excited. Oh, chat is lagging, is it? Osh, dang, tends to happen. The leaves might save us, indeed. It may be in Frozen 3. No, actually, the Frozen 3 one is, it's not leaves though. They're just like ice butterfly fractal thingies. Anyway, I'm pretty sure this was just early concept for Frozen 2 that they released later after the movie came out to maybe be like, "Oh, you got." I don't know actually. Maybe this was also from a D23, I'm pretty sure. Was it? Yes, this was also released in D23, and I think they specifically mentioned it was for Frozen 2, but I think they were lying, guys. I'm like 100% sure that it was lying. Because like that there's just no way. Especially seeing like how different the final product turned out to be for Frozen 3 with like the official preview we have now, including like the stand and everything. It's completely different look, different vibes, different feel. Um, aside from that, I think as well, I don't know, maybe they were just trying to trick us because this did imply, like this shadow here implies that Frozen 2 did originally have like a proper villain figure before they just, I don't know. I don't know what they were doing. They just made kind of half-assed it a little bit. I hope honestly they explain the idea there might be people like Elsa given how the villain has powers. Honestly, the idea of more like her would be so interesting. Yes. Yes, so that's what I'm going to get into. Okay? So, I think what we're going to do now, you're currently at work. Oh, Frozen Soul! My goat! Hello! Have a great stream. Thank you so much for joining anyway. You rock, dude. Anyway, hello, hello. What? Introvert. What? Is Jess here? Is Jess here right now? Oh my god, I didn't even see. I'm too locked in. Um in any case, right? Let's just watch the sneak preview now together as a family, right? I think that would be fun. So, let me go on TikTok because it was on TikTok. Don't worry, I'm not logged into my TikTok, so you're just gonna get like the. You're just gonna. Hi, Jess. There you are. You're just gonna get the default Indonesian FYP, I guess. Well, I mean, good cultural exposure. Speaking of Indonesia, it is our Independence Day today. So, yay! Happy Independence Day to Indonesians. Even though the Dutch might try to have you believe otherwise, you know. But whatever. Oh, this is our traditional dance. Kinda. It's like the concept is traditional, but they're doing like a modern a modern take on it, I guess. As a family, so finishing Barbie 12 Dancing Princesses before watching Frozen 3 altogether. Yeah, we can do that if you guys want. If you guys want to finish watching Barbie 12 Dancing Princesses, we can. That's what we did last stream. Okay, so Frozen 3. Top this one. You ready? You guys ready? Okay, here we go. What's this? Floating? No. Just keep it like this. Butterfly fractal. Sharp. Very sharp. Interesting. This is so no, hang on. I'm sorry, I have to pause because it's so clear that I don't know. I don't know what the etiquette is in D23, but I'm so sure that like this reveal moment is supposed to be like where the audience they were expecting the audience to like scream and shout and hoot and holler, but like it's so dead silent. The butterflies Jack Frost. No! Shush. It's not. No, 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 no. She back in Arendelle, yeah. Maybe for the wedding. We'll talk about that. Just watch the whole thing first. See, people are allowed to react, right? Nobody reacted to Elsa showing up. That's crazy, no? Oh, wait, wait. Is there audio? Wait, wait. Can you guys hear it? Can you guys hear it? Oh, shit. Can you guys... Oh, my God. Have I had it muted? Wait, wait. Hang on. Oh, my God. What is this? Monitoring.
Oh, be careful, Oh, I got the bouquet. I'm gonna marry the next person I meet. Well, this is new.
Look what the Northern Lights dragged in. The famous Sisters of Arendelle. We finally meet.
Oh, I think I'll marry the second person I meet.
Alright. Alright. So, that was the sneak preview, okay? It's an Akuma. Oh my god. Thomas Astruck or Zag Studios or whatever should copyright claim Frozen 3. Just like they constantly copyright claim me. Oh my god, thank you Daydream for subscribing. Please tell me I'm not crazy. Is that Elsa but Dark Ice version, or it's just her being the old art of her? So that's kind of what my hit tweet is about. It's her evil twin Elsa. That's so devious. Okay, hang on. I want to take us back to, yeah, no, it's literally a one-to-one recreation of her original concept art, which we can look up here. Elsa concept art. It's one of these, not this one. It's this one. Exactly this one with the dark hair and the sharp, this one. Sharp ice dress. This is the concept art that they are reusing for the villain character. Okay. What if this is just a build up for introducing the gardens? Because it's Disney, so they are probably going to milk it, but they could use this movie to introduce other worlds and whatnot. That's exactly where I'm gonna get at. So, her old yeah, it had definitely had more personality than what we got. I mean, this is a fan art, but this would have been so much more visually interesting. Because Anna still looks like this, but anyway. Okay, let me catch my breath. Let me gather my thoughts, right? Let's dissect this preview like bit by bit. I'm just gonna mute it because the sound is no longer relevant. So, Clearly, like, they're purposefully using the sharp design language on the villain and her powers to show that, oh, she's dangerous, she's prickly, don't get too close, she'll hurt you, right? And we do actually see the butterfly hurting Elsa when it tries to escape. However, obviously, like, okay, it's nice that Anna's getting married. Wahoo, good job, good job, good job, Anna, for getting married. However, um, what I think is interesting is that, again, Elsa's back in her braid, because she's just not Elsa if she's not in her braid, I guess. Whatever. Also, I don't know how many years this is taking place after Frozen 2. But if we're assuming, can we look at Anna actually? I think my first thought looking at Anna is that she looks older. I don't know if it's just me. Can I zoom in? Oh shoot. No, I can't zoom in. I knew. I don't know if it's just me, but Anna kind of looks older. Which might prove my theory true that Elsa stopped aging. Elsa is just like an immortal spirit now, and Anna is gonna keep aging and aging. But here's the thing, right? And here's my we don't care about marriage, lol. True. I think my biggest problem with Frozen is that after Frozen 1, it really feels like Anna stopped being a character. I don't know if it's just me, but I don't know. Whoa! Thank you, Jess. What happened? My live stream just ended. Oh, that's weird. Oh, okay. Anyway, is it still going? Let me check. Let me do some checks. Still going for me, so I don't know. Anyway, my gripe, right, with Frozen is that, like I said, after Frozen 1, Anna stopped being a character, and her whole thing is just wanting to be there unconditionally for Elsa and supporting her, and I guess like making up for the time they lost. But it's such a shame, and it's so disappointing to me that they don't allow Anna to develop as a character. Like, they develop her relationship with Kristoff. Obviously, like, we see their engagement phase in Frozen 2, and now they're getting married, and it's kind of like the husband and wife stage now, I guess. But it's like, is all there is to Anna that she is the one in a relationship? It's such wasted potential, and I hate that they're clearly still like playing up this whole like, oh, thank you, Twilight Gamer. The leaves, you guys. Anyway, where are my thoughts? Okay, I'm so sad that, yeah, that they're still playing up this bit. That it's just like, I'm here for you, Elsa. Whatever you need, Elsa. I'm gonna drop everything, Elsa. I know it's my wedding, but I'm gonna be there for you, Elsa. And that's just so terrible to me. Like I don't I guess Elsa must have sensed something in the disturbance in the force, right? A disturbance in the force. And so she was like, presumably she told Olaf to go get Anna and tell her something's wrong. And it's so sad that Anna still has to drop everything in order to accommodate Elsa, who just wants to be on her own still. It's like nothing's changed. So like I'm really hoping cuz it's but even in her relationship with Kristoff, we barely get to see anything of it. We don't get to see them acting like an actual couple after Frozen 1. Because after Frozen 1, after Anna is like reunited with Elsa, all she cares about is Elsa. Every time she has an opportunity to spend time with Kristoff and maybe like develop more of like what their relationship dynamic is like in those different stages, it's always dropped for Anna chasing after Elsa. Like all of Anna is just like her entire personality is just Elsa, which is so frustrating to me because it gets old. It gets old really fast, and I get tired of hoping and waiting about waiting for Anna to like stand up for herself, you know? Like at what point is Anna gonna realize that, oh my, I'm like bending over backwards to accommodate Elsa, to be there for Elsa, but she's never there for me. Elsa is is selfish. Genuinely, in the Frozen movies are about her, and she is selfish with how she treats Anna. Or Anna feelings of Elsa abandon her again, which is valid. Honestly, like I'm on Anna's side because Elsa does keep trying to abandon her at every stage. We see this in Frozen 2. And now it's like, oh, Anna, please, please, I beg of you, please have a personality again. I mean, like, yeah, she's sassy or whatever, but she's her entire thing is reliant on Elsa, and I get that because like she's the only family that Anna has left. But at some point, Elsa has to reciprocate, you know? It's not fun watching Anna be the one to put in all the effort. Anna need to crash out. We don't even know much about Kristoff either. He's just a love interest who barely has a past. Exactly. And like some people would argue that it's like, oh, finally it's the female character that gets more attention and it's the male character that gets less attention and is just relegated to a love interest. However, I would argue that neither is a good thing. It's not good for any character that's supposed to be part of the main cast to be neglected, regardless if they are male, female, non-binary, in a relationship or not in a relationship, right? And it's yes, Lucy. I think that's your username. Anna is Marinette, and Elsa is her Adrian, and and Kristoff is Luca. Genuinely, like it doesn't matter. It just means you're a bad writer. It just means you can't develop characters well, which is like it's not an excuse for Disney. Come on, Disney is like the biggest production company in the entire world. They could literally hire whoever they wanted. They could hire writers, but they don't. And like I have also seen like some input from people saying that, oh, sorry, I'm just like this screen doesn't even need to be up. I'm just like ranting. The Frozen trailer looks like it was AI. And like I don't want to assume anything yet cuz at this point it's maybe unpolished, but like just comparing how Frozen 1 looked. And it has so much, like so many more interesting camera angles and such better like lighting. It just looks like, hang on, I'll show you. This looks like they're just like transposed in front of backgrounds and they're like literally just standing in a straight line next to each other. Like no interesting framing or positioning at all. It's so lame. It looks so uninteresting and bland, and it's that's why I understand why people say it kind of looks AI, because it's like, oh, like where is the artistry in this actually? I think because AI based itself on Disney so much, you can't help but think about it. I mean, yeah. Oh, you know what that means though? If Disney is using AI for Frozen, then they literally can't copyright it. They don't have any legal copyright or like copyright protection over their IP. They can't anyone can do anything with their IP if they do use AI cuz like as we know the law it's already been established that you can't copyright AI works. So yes, it looks like it's made for TikTok Reels. Like it's the same Frozen with Hexed. I mean, the same problem. The same problem with Hexed. No, Jelsa is canon. Oops. Haven't watched Frozen 2 because it never interested me after the first one. I'm still thinking of watching it. You should watch it after watching my Jelsa video with the context that Jack Frost is there. It makes it better. In my opinion. In my humble opinion. Anyway, I do think it's really funny that that they chose like the Aurora Borealis motif for the sneak preview. It's like such a fun coincidence because like if you guys didn't know, I literally also use like the same motif for my Jack Frost and Elsa short. Hang on, I'll find it. YouTube. I'll open it on my channel so you can see what I mean in case you haven't seen it. Wait. I mean, I don't know. It's a fun coincidence. I'm not gonna say that they stole that idea from me because obviously this has been in production for years. But like, I think I'm like psychically, I'm psychically connected to like an animator somewhere in Disney right now, and I'm like reading their thoughts, and that's how I produce. That's how I produce my artwork. Where is it? This one. If it'll play. No, that's not it. Don't you hate it when YouTube glitches on you or whatever?
I'm in the water, nobody's son, nobody's daughter, watching the chemtrails over the country club.
It's a funny coincidence. Sorry, is it loud? This one is really loud, I guess. Bye Feral Bite. It was nice having you. Oh no, it's the stream acting up. Damn. But yeah, anyway, it's the Aurora motif for me. It's the Aurora motif for me. Guys, I think I'm genuinely like psychically reading an animator at Disney or something, and I'm reading their thoughts, and I'm like, I'm leaking it to you. Jelsa made Frozen 3 happen. Yes. Okay, wait. You see? The Aurora. Okay, anyway, let's continue my point. Back here. So, my rant is done. My Anna rant is over. So, I think it's interesting that they walk to this like new world. Ooh. It's like a portal, right? It's a portal. And so what that insinuates to me is that they're like yes, I think each human element is based on main four, water and ice, and how each affect the character ice, and how each affects the character ice affect Elsa. I'm not sure what you mean there. The lilac you used for Elsa in your redesign, then Disney posting her in lilac was crazy. I'm convinced you're linked with someone on the Disney team. I'm telling you. I'm like psychic, but my only ability is to connect with someone working at Disney. Yeah, I don't know. Or I have prophetic vision, like Twilight Gamer says. But anyway, my point is, this introduces the idea of portals to other realities and realms, and so if we're assuming that this Ice Queen is like kind of like Elsa, right? So we mentioned before the idea of there being other superpowered people or like other sorcerers or other magic users. LMAO, your husband really gave you sneak peeks of the teaser before it was even released? Like, I don't know, guys. I'm literally like, I got an insider. I got someone on the inside that can give me that. And I guess it's Apollo. It's my husband, so. Anyway. Assuming that, okay, so there's two ways to go about it, right? There's two theories that I'm working off of right now. The first one is that there are just, as we were hoping for in Frozen 2, that there were other elemental users aside from Elsa, right? That there are others like her who have powers like her, and we were kind of led to believe that on her journey to Atahalan, where we were hoping to find others like her. And it turns out, now Elsa, you're just so unique and different that there's only one you in this entire universe. There's only one you. Congratulations. Anyway, and I kind of complained about that in my Jelsa video because I was like, that's so antithetical to the whole point of Frozen 1, where Elsa isn't happy being isolated. She's not happy not having anybody to build to find community with, which is why it was so nice of her to finally be able to unite with Anna and find the family and community she needed, right? To finally have that social support. And then they undo all of that in Frozen 2 because it was like, oh, now it turns out I'm meant to be on my own. I'm a lone wolf. Sorry, Anna. But anyway, we're not going there again. But now they are introducing, like, factually, they are introducing the concept of other people having power similar to Elsa, and clearly it's also ice based at the very least, if not crystal based. I actually have like a new theory in the Jelsa video I'm working on right now about like the whether it's ice or crystals, because you guys will hear about that. But anyway, this is clearly like, it looks like permafrost, right? It looks like frost. It looks like the creeping frost from Tinkerbell. What's it called? The one Secret of the Wings. Ice. No. Yeah, the ice over. It's the ice that was like threatening to swallow all of Pixie Hollow because Tinkerbell built that fuck-ass machine that spread ice to like the warm parts of Pixie Hollow. I don't know if you guys are following or if you even know all of this, but like I recommend this. Go watch it if you have time or if you need something to watch. But yeah, so anyway, it looked like that. It's not like the soft fluffy snowfall like this, but like it was the hard ice that was spreading over Pixie Hollow. What if it is frost? Now, because okay, so that's first theory, right? It's just like Dark Elsa or whatever. There's gonna be more. Thank you, Octol. I'm having trouble reading your username. I'm sorry. Going off of the theory that there's gonna be more, just more magic users aside from Elsa, or at the very least, oh, it's Aeneas. Hi. Or at the very least, just one other ice user, and she's evil. And maybe she'll try to recruit Elsa to her side, similar to how Pitch Black tried to recruit Jack to his side, because they could do so much together. They could rule the world together as undefeated dictators or something like that. Anyway, that's one option. The other option is that there really is only one Elsa, like one sorcerer like Elsa in the entire universe. My theory is that Elsa gonna meet more like her, and each would be one of the main four elements. I feel like the spirits are kind of that. Disney just gave us the spirits for that, so I think that idea is out the window at this point. The other idea is that because there's only one Elsa in the whole entire universe, this ice lady, this dark sorceress lady. Oh, watch it cut Elsa. this dark sorceress lady is from another universe. It's like I'm thinking possibly a parallel universe to the current Arendellian universe where like Elsa is evil, and if that is the case, then it's probably like it's probably like when Elsa like froze the world over and she got bored because there's nothing more to do because she already like killed everybody there. So now she's trying to find other worlds to conquer. You know, like the Snow Witch from Narnia. I was like, my gal is ranting about Jelsa. I gotta be there when I saw your live. Thank you for supporting me. But yeah, so like assuming that this lady is actually from like another dimension, um, in that case, the implication of other dimensions exists, and so that opens the possibility that the Guardians could come in and be involved, because like this lady is also like threatening the Guardians universe or something, and so like I feel ridiculous saying it, but you know that's what I believe. Jack Frost can come in and she can team up with Elsa to defeat evil Ice Lady, and that is my my hope for the plot of Frozen 3. So yeah. Wait, I think I missed something up there. Ah, dang it. Wait. Was that a YouTube chat? Let me check. Let me check my YouTube chats. Demon Artie said, "Girly Pop, hear me out. This sorcerer killed other sorcerers or stole their magic because she wants to be the only one." That's also like a good idea. Like Marceline the Vampire Queen killing all of the other vampires, but technically because they were like killing people and she had to kill them. But anyway, like yeah, she's absorbing all their powers, and it's like, Elsa, you're the only one left that uh I haven't consumed yet. And now I'm here to kill you or something like that. I don't know. Maybe it's like the original concept of Frozen and Elsa's meeting her evil self. Yeah, that's what I said! If this is like from an alternate universe, it's possible that like this sorcerer lady, there was no one to stop her from ending the forever winter that Elsa also accidentally caused over Arendelle. It spread to the whole world, so now there's nothing left of the world for her to like entertain herself with. So she's like, I'm gonna go to other worlds and do the same thing there because I'm bored, or like I want more power or like more control or something like that. And I don't know, she said something interesting actually. She said something interesting, so I am going to check something. I'm gonna replay this unmuted because she said something here that I want to hear.
Look what the Northern Lights dragged in. The famous Sisters of Arendelle.
Look what the Northern Lights dragged in, the famous Sisters of Arendelle. So doesn't that imply that they're known internationally now? They're known internationally, and wherever this lady came from, be it of their reality and Earth or like beyond, there are others like her as we hoped. Yes. I mean, have you guys seen like fan art of like evil Jelsa? It's so good. It's so nice actually. The connection is so poor. I'm so sorry. Like my internet has been like acting up. It's not good. Stressing me out. Elsa lost sanity for being alone, hence turning dark. Or Elsa is a fey child and this is her real mother. That'd be wild, actually. Are they setting up the Disney multiverse? Possible as well. Honestly, babes, entirely possible. Let's see. What did I want to look up again? Let me check. And wouldn't it be better to make Frozen a series like they did with Tangled? It would be, except Disney doesn't believe in real artists anymore. Jelsa is affecting the internet. No. No. It's, god damn it. I'm thinking like the spirits everywhere would know about them. But that's the thing. Is she a spirit though?
We finally meet.
We finally meet. So she's been looking for her. Like, I don't know, might not be a multiversal thing. Hoping that it is anyway. There's too little to glean from this D23 preview, admittedly. Unfortunately. What did I want to look up? I don't remember. Oh yeah, no, I want to show you this evil Jelsa. Someone did like a art of that where they were like their evil forms. So it's like evil Elsa with Nightlight, but I can't find it. It was on Twitter. Cuz Nightlight looks like kind of gothic. Anyway, I can't find it. But look at this. This one. I mean, we already have a Pixar multiverse, so why not have a Disney multiverse? Technically, they do have a multiverse because the Disney princesses do appear at Elsa's coronation. Wait, I just realized Disney might be bringing back a real villain. Also, I'm really sorry for the bad internet connection, guys. The internet has been like acting up all day today because I was trying to download a game. It's called let me check. It's called Palia, and I want to play it on stream at some point. I'll show you what I mean. I will show you Palia. This one. I want to get this. It's like a farming sim. But do you know the reason why I decided to download this? It's because I thought I didn't know it was a farming sim. I thought it was a horse girl game because like the horses were featured like front and center in the promo art that I saw, and I'm like, yes. So obviously. The irony, I caught a Callimara stream about Jelsa, and earlier today I saw some hijack fan art. Something tells me today I need to consider drawing Jack Frost. You should. Maybe William Joyce will see it. What's his full name? I don't remember. Just like Bill Joyce will see it. Guaranteed. Me too. I can't play it because where I live. Oh, that's so sad. No. Dang it, stupid ad cut off the stream. No. I literally thought it was horsies too. I mean, I love farming sims anyway, so like I'm not complaining. It looks nice. I hope the character customization is good because that's like one of the most important things to me in like in video games is if they have character customization and if the character customization is good, right? So anyway, we're getting distracted talking about Jelsa. So my theory, okay, mute that for a sec. My theory is that if it's a multiversal thing, I'm really hoping it opens the door or like possibility for the Guardians to come in maybe one day. I don't know, because like there is a part of me that's like, do I want Disney to purchase the Rise of the Guardians IP now in the current state that they're in? No, I really don't. Oh dang. Okay, hang on. Yeah, my internet is really bad, and it's okay. It should be decent now. Sorry. It should be decent now. But anyway, with the current state that Disney is in, do I want Disney to take over the Rise of the Guardians IP? No, I really don't. I would actually much rather seeing DreamWorks track record right now. But it's never gonna happen. It's never happening. They are never getting their hands on Frozen as an IP unless unless they set aside their differences and just work together, right? What if for one project you work together, you bring Jelsa to the big screen, it will break the internet. I'm promising you it would make you all filthy rich, cuz I'll be watching that movie at least 10 times in theaters. I will be there. I'm going crazy. You guys, I'm getting tired. I don't care what kind of backlash it'll bring from people of other camps. It doesn't invalidate their ship. It's fine. Like I said, like if you ship Hijack, if you ship Jakunzel, if you ship Elsa with Honey Marin, or if you think like Elsa is just meant to be on her own, it does not change anything. You can still do whatever you want, right? However, I feel this strongly about Jelsa specifically. Oh god, dropping frames again. Oh, Fiona! Everybody, Fiona Apollo is here! Isn't it weird that I'm like surrounded by people named after Greek gods? Because I have my friend Apollo and also my other friend Athena. So I don't know what that's about. But anyway, just work together, please. Work together. I argue this way for Jelsa because I think this is like a mutually beneficial collaboration that has been long awaited and long anticipated, and like you already have the blessing of William Joyce, the creator of Jack Frost. He literally changed Jack Frost's lore for this specific like multi-shipping situation, and that is true. That is true. Hang on. What was I gonna look into? But like, oh yeah, I want to find out who is the creator of Frozen. Who is the creator of Frozen? I don't know actually. Directed by Chris Buck. Screenplay written by Lee, but like no primary conceptualization because I guess it's not like an original story like the Guardians of Childhood series is. So I guess it's Jennifer Lee. Chris Buck. I wonder if they are like if they came back in Frozen 2. Yeah, they came back for Frozen 2. Are they doing Frozen 3 as well? Yeah, Frozen 3. Okay. Just curious about that. Anyway. And yes, Orayo Blocks 24, he did. He literally did. Like I have it in my addendums video. Hang on, I'll find it. My playlist. So I have a Jelsa playlist, obviously. And like I re-uploaded my really long Jelsa video recently to kind of like refresh interest in the topic. But I think I'll be deleting the re-upload once I upload the actual new Jelsa video. Where is it? Don't mind my playlist, guys. That's just like for music, because I use YouTube Music in case you guys didn't know. Where is my Jelsa playlist? Here it is. Okay. I'll show you guys what I mean. In the addendums. This one. This is where I talk about where Bill Joyce, the creator of Jack Frost, actually supports Jelsa. Ice Powers or TV show. This one. Okay. Ready? You guys ready? I'm just gonna mute myself so we'll just listen to past me talk, okay? It shoots out from him. Wait. The timestamps on this are a little off. I need to fix that. Okay. Okay, you guys ready? Now let's get to some addendums, because of course I uncover more information after my 2-hour video went live and the laborious editing process was already complete. I briefly alluded at the start that the creator of Rise of the Guardians / Guardians of Childhood series, William Joyce or Bill Joyce, added some new lore to Jack Frost in part due to cross-shipping, right? Well, let's talk a bit about that. So, my best friend Chris, who has been in the Rise of the Brave Tangled Dragons fandom for 12 years and has never stopped shipping Jelsa, what a queen, has just informed me that William Joyce himself used to like and engage with posts relating to the Rise of the Brave Tangled Dragons on Twitter, saying that he was honored. Oh dang, it's buffering for people. Hang on. Okay, I'll wait for a sec. How is it? Put the leaves. Put a leaf emoji in the chat. If it's working again. If we're back. Put some leaves in the chat. Chat. If we're back. Let me know. Okay. I think there is like a significant lag. Anyway. Amazing. Stream settings. Poor. Terrible. But you know, it's what we got. Okay, sweet. Okay, so we're back, chat. I'm just gonna rewind then. What was I doing? Doing homework. What was that? This video was weird. Okay. Well, let's talk a bit about that. So, my best friend Chris, who has been in the Rise of the Brave Tangled Dragons fandom for 12 years and has never stopped shipping Jelsa, what a queen, has just informed me that William Joyce himself used to like and engage with posts relating to the Rise of the Brave Tangled Dragons on Twitter, saying that he was honored to be included. In fact, she also sent me this most enlightening and validating interview William Joyce did 5 years ago with 710 Keel News that apparently no one saw because it only has 500 views. And fun fact, I was actually the 500th view. And I'll just let him speak for himself.
So Jack is part of what they call the Big Four. He hangs out with the main character Hiccup from How to Train Your Dragon, the girl from Frozen, no, excuse me, that's a whole different thing. The girl from Brave, Rapunzel from Tangled, and the four of them hang out in this fan fiction world, and these people dress up as them, and they go and have adventures of their own. But he is the beloved in the most, probably the biggest fan base of all, of the people who worship Elsa from Frozen. Desperately want Jack Frost and Elsa to get together.
I want that.
I do too. And they call it Jelsa.
Jelsa would be great. Bill, can I ask you a question? You may not want
hold it till we come back.
So, yes, not only is he aware of the Rise of the Tangled Brave Dragons, he's seen content of it and also supports it. And on top of that, he also knows of Jelsa and likes the idea of it. He literally said that he also wants it to happen, and while his opinion is no more valid than any other member of this fandom, there is something so personally validating to hear the creator of Jack Frost himself say that he wants Jelsa to happen and that he thinks it's fun. So if you like Jelsa, you're not crazy. Jack's creator likes it too. Either that or we're all crazy. And I'm not bringing this up to invalidate other Jack Frost ships like Jack and Tooth or Jack Kunzel or Hijack, because as I've said, this is just Bill's opinion, and his opinion is no more valid than any other fandom members. I bring this up as more like encouragement for Jelsa shippers to continue creating and enjoying this ship. I think it's more like a defense of my own interests. Even okay, well, that's that. You guys can go just watch this video if you want, but like that's my point. Jelsa is canon, guys. I'm telling you, it's canon. It's acknowledged. It's acknowledged by the creator of Rise of the Guardians and Jack Frost. I don't know why you don't know this. It's not like I don't know why you guys don't obsessively stalk the creator's Instagram to find out every single piece of lore that there is about Jack Frost. Period. Guys, come on, you gotta step up. What is the deal? What is the deal? You ship Jack with like Hiccup, you ship Jack with Rapunzel. Do your research. Okay, you gotta I'm just being facetious, guys. Whatever. Girl is dedicated to Jelsa like a religion. This, I don't know. This is one of the few things in life that actually fill me with serotonin, with like joy. As a kid, I remember realizing that Jack Frost and Elsa should have a crossover. Was so sad that they're from different companies. I thought I was the only person to make that connection. You are not. Literally, if you ask anyone from Southeast Asia, specifically like Indonesia and the Philippines, everyone is gonna tell you, oh yeah, Jack Frost and Elsa. Why do that when you clearly do that for us? Kelly gonna make a religion book. It's called More Than You Know by Chris, written by Chris of The Rent You Pay. Okay, it's on AO3. You can go read it right now for free. and Oh, Callimara, have you seen fan art of Jack Frost as a king? Those are really good fan arts. His suits are just amazing food. I mean, yes, of course I have. What, you think I haven't seen every piece of Jelsa fan work out there? You don't think I'm like Boots with the biggest names in the Jelsa fandom? No, clearly. This is like a big deal to me, okay? This is like, I have so much skin in this game. Not, I don't, but it's just like I have so much investment in it. I've been invested in it since I was 14. Okay, so nothing has changed. Yes, thank you, my fellow Southeast Asian. Jelsa for the win. Tara na Jelsa fans. Yes. I love the Harry Potter AU. Yes, those ones are so fun. Wait, I'll show you. ROTBD Hogwarts. AU. This is the only Hogwarts thing I support. Aside from like okay, I'm gonna come clean. I do have Hogwarts Legacy, but I only have it because I got it for free. I got it for free, okay? I didn't pay a single cent for it. This one is so fucking vibrating. Guys, you should have been there. You had to be there to understand. Okay, but I disagree with this placement though. Rapunzel would clearly be a Ravenclaw. Let's be so for real. Rapunzel would be Ravenclaw. Hiccup would be Hufflepuff correctly. Jack would be Slytherin, and Merida would be Gryffindor. Bill better give Callimara her badge for being disloyal to Jelsa. Okay, guys, shall we open my Mila noteboard? I'll give you like a sneak peek of what I've been working on, okay? I'll give you a sneak peek of what I will be talking about in my Jelsa video because you're all here You're very special, right? And how many people are in here right now? There's a lot of people, quite a few, not a small amount of people in here. Ooh, kind of scary. Okay, but let's do this. Let's do this. I'm 24. I need my grandma chair. This era was so peak. Life was good. We were all optimistic about the future. In any case, Milano time. Is everybody ready for my Milanote updates? Can we get a pog in the chat? If you're ready. Wait, chat. Elsa and Jack are spirits, so they can literally be together forever. Exactly! That's my point! Oh god, my stream is terrible right now. The stream quality, guys, not good. Not good. I'm just gonna linger for a sec as I gather myself. Let me get some water. Let me get some water. Okay, I think. Never mind, I came back, started talking. The bitrate dropped immediately. Oh, well, what does one have to do? Anyway. I'm gonna piss myself, dude. The internet was so shit because it was downloading a game in the background. I'm gonna cry, dude. Who told you to do this? That's wild. Polya successfully downloaded. Congratulations, me. Congratulations. Oh my god. I'm so sorry, guys. Chopped ass stream. Gonna open Task Manager for a sec. Where is it? Polya and Task. So disappointed. Head shake of disappointment. Guys, this is so stupid. Anyway, hopefully it didn't lag too bad before. I mean, like, it's not important. It's not important. This is important. This cannot lag. This is the important bit, okay? Milanote, guys. We're going into my Milanote. Spread the word, everybody. I'm gonna fix my hair. God, I am in a state right now. This is how I pulled my husband, looking like this and being manic about Jelsa. Okay. So, main update right now, right? To the timeline table of the timeline sync up. Okay? All right. So, originally I had the time period of 1795 to 1800s to be around the same time of when Jack died in post-colonial Burgess and resurrected as Jack Frost, with like when the Enchanted Forest actually got blocked off. However, I actually like looked into it a bit more, and it turns out that the Enchanted Forest is actually like blocked off like 12 to if we're assuming that it's like 10 to 20 years, even 10 to 20 years after Jack dies, right? So by the time that the Enchanted Forest gets blocked off, Jack would have approximately been a spirit for either 12 or 17 years, around that time frame, right? So he's had a bit of more time of Artemis is in this, that's a different thing, okay? The what I was doing. Okay, last stream was I was designing Artemis, which was awesome. We're gonna continue that Friday for you guys. So, come back for that if you want. But yeah, but that is a good point. How long was he asleep? So we don't know for sure, which is why I created a range around 1795 to 1800s, because that was also around the same time that the town of Burgess was founded. And by the time that we see Jack resurrecting, there has been an established town. So that's why I think it's like around that same time frame, right? Okay, so maybe 5 years or 10 at most, but like it's roughly earlier than before. The enchanted forest gets blocked off because we have an exact date for that, which is 1812, and so there are actually two time period opportunities if you want to create like a crossover for when Jack and Elsa meet up. So it's either like post Guardian Jack era, which was like without time travel shenanigans. Oh god, what did you do? Stay. Or during the time when Jack is still a new spirit. And technically Elsa is also a new spirit. So in spirit years, you can kind of say that they're like the same, like similar age. Jack would be a little bit older than her as a spirit, because Elsa wouldn't become a spirit until at least, okay, can someone do math for me? Assuming, let's just do like 1800s to make it easier. 1846. He would have been like 46 years ahead of Elsa in turning into a spirit. So like I would say that's still like a pretty young age, considering like Elsa, I mean Jack Frost, and his age gap with like North Toothiana Sandy, and Bunny Mund is like massive, right? Massive. Cuz they were around for the Dark Ages, and Jack presumably came way after that, right? So they're actually close together in age compared to Jack and the rest of the Guardians. And so that takes me back to actually like my Atahalan theory, cuz this is the part that, okay, hang on. Is it just me, or is everyone like really quiet? Did my stream drop? I think it's just lagging. That's per usual. Um hang on. Let me check something real quick. Sorry. Sorry to interrupt, but I have to make sure everything is running. I'm live. Manage stream. Let me check. Alright. Remind me later. Okay. Okay. We're still good. We're doing alright. Okay. Back to business. So, okay, we're here. Good. I need them to stop with Frozen, please. Elsa crumbled years ago. It's such an oversaturated franchise. Razor, you're so wrong for that. You're so wrong. Anyway, sorry you're wrong. No, I'm just trying to do research. Amazing. We're locked in listening. Okay. Amazing. Okay. Just like send me a like every now and again so that I know my stream isn't like acting up again. So okay. Uh okay, so one of the things that kind of like I wish I could have gone back and done differently during my first run of like my Jelsa crossover was the Atahalan theory. Oh, and in case like obviously the Milanote is still free to access. You can still find it in the links of all my Jelsa videos, and like I moved things around. So like you can find the all the reasons for why I think Jelsa is valid in the why Jelsa, including like the evidence of like William Joy supporting Jelsa and like the Lorcana cards, which was like a crazy coincidence. I'm sorry. We gotta calm down. I heard something happening. Pello popping in the freezer, pun intended. What's popping in the freezer? My sanity a little bit. So yeah, anyway. You can find those there. I just like reorganized it a little bit, made it a bit more streamlined, so it's easier for you guys to focus, like follow. However, I did like move some things around, and the main thing right now, the main thing which you should look at is like my Otto Holland theory, right? So, without spoiling anything, to recap, in case you guys don't remember my Otto Holland theory, and this is like this became the foundation for like my crossover, my original crossover idea, because I wanted to have um a meetup where Jack is already a guardian and more experienced and like developed as a character without retconning any of that when he met Elsa, right? So the theory I came up with was kind of a bit more convoluted because it involved time travel, and it is like founded. It's not like just I just decided to add time travel. Time travel is canon in like the Guardians of Childhood book series, because Father Time is a character there, and also like time travel was mentioned specifically in several like characters lore, like Bunnymuns. I know this isn't Jelsa, but lol, Callie sounds like me when I'm tweaking over and obsessing over my CRK OC. Valid. Anyway, hang on, let me check. Yeah, okay, got. My keyboard was also acting up earlier, but whatever. So, my Otto Holland theory is that Otto Holland is a prison. Why? Because I think it resembled like Alcatraz Island a lot, like just a floating island surrounded by like perilous waves with like a lot of guards, right? There's like had a security system keeping people out, or maybe to keep something in, right? Because like literally the whole island of, or like the whole location of Otto Holland is like surrounded by really harsh waves. The Knock is guarding it, and like allegedly, no, we know for sure that the Knock was the one that sank Elsa and Anna's parents' ship, because we hear it neighing during like the thunderstorm, so we know that it's supposed to keep some people away from Otto Holland. And so like aside from that, we know that Otto Holland also had like an uncrossable cavern. It had like a barricaded doorway. It had more barricades that Elsa just like completely blew past, and even like had a sealed door that she just like she exploded basically. And then but Elsa also decided to go somewhere she shouldn't go, lured in by figures that were kind of the closest thing we got to like the villains of Frozen 2, who were like Elsa's ancestors, right? By who specifically? Elsa says, "That's just your fear. Fear is what can't be trusted." And who do we know is the king of fear? That's right. Pitch Black. Pitch Black. Hello, how much did I miss? Is Jack in the Frozen 3 yet? There is still hope. It's still early days. We don't know for sure yet. But there I'm keeping unrealistic optimism that he will be. In any case, we know that fear is the main enemy in both Frozen 1 and Frozen 2. And so we know that Pitch is the king of fear. And so my theory is that Pitch is being imprisoned in Otto Holland. He is the prisoner that the Knock is making sure no one gets near, and making sure that nothing gets out, right? And that's why the Northuldra folk song warned people to avoid entering too deep into Otto Holland, because when Elsa like dropped in, what happens? She starts freezing. And my theory as to the reason, yes, he has horses too. And my theory, fear is a woman in this movie. I don't know what that means. Anyway, the reason that Elsa froze is because it was Pitch's prison, and as soon as she entered, after she received Otto Holland's full power, and we know this because Elsa is in her 5th spirit dress, he absorbed it. He took her Otto Holland powers to break out. And okay, we're gonna keep going. That's why she froze, because she doesn't have her powers to protect her anymore. And that's why we get like black ice in the title card, or like black ice in sand, like we see in Rise of the Guardians when Jack was able to freeze freeze Pitch's sand. So like if you want to see version 1 of my crossover, it's right here. But this requires time travel shenanigans, because that would mean that Jack had to have gone back in time to like create Atahal and create the prison, imprison Pitch Black in there, which is why I had to involve time travel and also kind of like really age up Jack, which is still like a valid thing if you enjoy like aged up characters. Jack is like way older in this version when he met Elsa, and that's its own appeal. But I always found it a bit like convoluted after 2 years of sitting on it and thinking about it. So like I've been thinking about like, how can I make this more streamlined? What else can I do? What better way can I try to integrate these ideas, but like in a less convoluted way? Does older Jack wear shoes? No. So without time travel shenanigans, who imprisoned Pitch? Nightlight. In my opinion, okay, this is also bringing in a character from the book's canon. Older Jack wears shoes. Have we lost our way? Exactly. Why would he wear shoes? Makes no sense. Anyway, Nightlight. In case you guys don't know, this was Jack's original like inspiration source material in the Guardians of Childhood books. God, I'm tired. That Will Joyce wrote, right? That later became the source material for Rise of the Guardians. And so, jeez, my keyboard keeps acting up. And so we just bring him back. So in the books, canonically, Nightlight dies and becomes Jack Frost. Well, technically, okay, so it's kind of a complicated story. But basically, he fights Nightmare King Pitch Black. Nightmare King Pitch, who we see over here. And that's Nightlight over there. Because his job is that he is the appointed guardian of the Man in the Moon. God, I'm tired. Is Jack and Nightlight the same character in your AU or different? We're getting there. Guys, just be patient. Be patient, okay? We're getting there. So, in my AU, right? This is we're talking about canon first. In the canon Guardians of Childhood book series, I'm just going to open this, okay? So we don't get confused. If I sound really frantic, it's because I am. My mind is moving at like a million miles an hour right now, and my keyboard is not working again. Should be this one. Okay, Jack of all trades, where I compare Nightlight with Jack Frost, right? So Nightlight is a cosmic being. He basically fell to Earth, right? Okay, cannot zoom in because acting up. He fell to Earth fighting the Nightmare King Pitch Black to protect the Man in the Moon, and because of that, they became inextricably entwined. Breathe, Kelly, breathe. So frantic that my video lagged. Wild. And then on Earth, he was still Nightlight, but he kind of like disguised himself as just like a regular human boy. And he spent time with a human family, and because he didn't want them to know that he's like a cosmic being, he came up with the name Jack Frost. And basically, like, he forced himself to forget his identity and memories so that Pitch doesn't come and like find this human family and hurt people he cares about. So like it was all on purpose, I think. But the storybook kind of has a bit of a different line. Right. This is from the Jack Frost storybook. I think I wonder if I can find it. Jack Frost storybook. This one. Not this one. Oh God, isn't that uncanny or what? Anyway, it's kind of like a companion. This one. This is the one I mean. The picture book. Sorry, I need. Can I find? There were like pages of this. I'm just taking you guys along on my research. Okay, so Jack Frost is a real myth or a storybook character? I mean, he's like more of a concept, a saying like don't let Jack Frost nip your nose or something, but he's not like an actual myth. There is no myth to Jack Frost. So this is when he was canonized in Guardians of Childhood. You know, right. We'll start here, right? This is the image I used. So this was when he fought Pitch Black. They fell to the earth. He brought Pitch and his nightmare galleon down, but this victory came with a heavy price. We're talking about the canon, right? Not my AU. I like coming along for the madness, honestly. Okay. Here, this is the image I was thinking of. Nightlight could feel the little man in the moon was safe and unafraid, which gave him comfort. His bright uniform fell away, and for days and nights unending he drifted, until all he knew of his life and what had been his name became lost. He was a boy forever frozen in time. So this came before, let me check something. So like, yeah, this is how it is in the picture book, which differed from the actual novel, which is this one, Jack Frost, The End Becomes the Beginning, which I forgot the publication date, but like depending on which came first, Bill Joyce rewrote his story twice. So here, then one night he felt a light above him, and he once again opened his eyes. When he emerged, he was no longer a creature of the Golden Age, but an icy boy of Earth whose slightest breath or touch brought spirals of frost. And though the man in the moon was now grown up, he never forgot his best friend's courage and kindness. The man in the moon kept watch. So keep that in mind. Okay, keep that in mind. I need to find this book now. Jack Frost, The End Becomes... God... Becomes the Beginning. This one. From the fandom. Because it has like the dates all organized. Okay. Yeah, okay. So it says publication date 2018. Check this one. I think this one actually came earlier. 2015. Right. So that is why I chose to write down, instead of what was written in the picture book, I only included the story from this one because it's the most recent, most updated version of Jack's story that Bill has decided on, right? Oh, okay, yes, Jelsa Nation, assemble. That sound startled me. What sound? My dog huffing. She's taking a nap. Anyway, that's why I said his origin in the books is that he forced himself to forget his identities and memories, and it kind of has no relation to the frozen lake, honestly. He has no relation to the frozen lake or ice or freezing. He just decided that he wanted to be an ice person now, at least in the actual book, which is canon. And like, I think that was like the last book in the series as well. This one was the last book and the ending of the series. So that's why. So that was in the books. But in my version, okay, now we're switching back to my Otto Holland theory, because we're going to be talking about my version. Jack took a dip in the cold river and wants ice powers. Yeah, I mean, Nightlight did. Allegedly. Is there a fanfiction about all this, or is it all in your head? Right now it's all in my head, but maybe if I can inspire my friend Chris to write again, she will make it. But she is like, she's a PhD professor now. She is also a new mom. So she's got like a lot going on. She doesn't have as much free time to write silly Jelsa fanfiction anymore. But, you know, a lot has changed in those 2 years. But if you want to do it, you know, highly recommend doing it. Highly encourage it, actually. So in my version, yes, I was thinking of you when Frozen 3 was announced. Amazing that that's my branding. I love that for me. Okay, so in my version of the story, Nightlight fights Nightmare King Pitch, similar to his book. And then there is a great cost, right? Like, we know that that's similar to the picture book. Where was it? Right here. His victory came with a heavy price. This is, I'm reincorporating this, so it's like, it's well aligned. So Bill Joyce, if one day you see this, or if someone gives this to him, this is for you, for free. She's literally telling us her fanfic, brush. Okay, so, right? It came with a heavy price. But what is the heavy price? Well, what's this? It's Otta Holland. So, my theory, my new theory, my 2026 theory is that Nightlight, after fighting, defeats Pitch Black and becomes Otta Holland. Nightlight is Otta Holland. I'm going crazy. I'm looking at myself in my camera, and I'm crazy. I'm actually a crazy person, but you know, you guys are here too, so so hear me out. Hear me out. Listen to me. Nightlight is Otta Holland. Why? Because, let's look at this. Nightlight's powers, okay? Nightlight's powers. Goodnight Kiss. Nightlight has the ability of the magic kiss of the Goodnight, which is considered so powerful that it takes away all the hurts and makes the fears and sad go away. A drawback of this ability is that Nightlight can never give it and stay a Nightlight. So literally, if he uses this power, he gives up his physical form, right? It's like friggin' Rose Quartz and Steven Universe, okay? She gives birth to him, but she cannot keep her own form. She gives it to Steven. Right? Telepathy. Next power. To unknown degree, Nightlight can use telepathy, same as Sandman or Mother Nature, to communicate. Himself and the person he's talking to would know each other's thoughts and feelings, so if he tries to hide something, the other person stops feeling him. But if taken by surprise, he might not be able to hide his feelings even if he wants to. Another theory is that, not a theory, his other power is glowing. Duh, his name is Nightlight. He glows. That's his thing. He can perfectly control how bright he appears, from using his glowing as a flash in order to interfere with his enemies and blind them, or like he can hide in the shadow, so he can brighten, he can dim. He can also brightness very depend on his mood. He is known to create light in order to create a road in the air for reindeer to run upon. Important. Okay. Tears manipulation. If Nightlight gets someone's tears of sorrow, he can turn them into a diamond blade, or use them to fix a broken blade. Original, this blade was created by himself. Okay, not relevant. But he basically does have, to some degree, an ability to turn something liquid into a solid, right? Crystallization, freezing, solidification, whatever you want to call it. And so my theory is that because Nightlight's magic kiss of the Goodnight is strong enough to take away all pain, fear, and sorrow, which is all of Pitch's power, right? I'm sorry, no time to breathe. However, once given, he would not stay a Nightlight. So if we assume he used it to defeat and imprison Pitch, like a bit of a smooch, give him a little bit of a smooch, he lost his form and became Otta Holland. Ta-da! Now I breathe. Okay. Take it in. Everyone take it in. Oh, my back. Okay, let me catch my breath. Thank you. My friend Mako gave it to me. Yes, yes, Vicky Salma. So Nightlight is not Jack Frost, not a reincarnation, just like completely different, just a completely separate entity, right? In my version of this story. Okay. Okay. So, what else strengthens my theory that Nightlight? What if you tried to write it yourself, though? Guys, I just wrote us. It's so crazy that I'm like here at 1 a.m. talking about Jelsa after literally publishing like a scientific article for like a medical journal just like yesterday. Anyway, so I have eclectic interests. So, what are other theories that Nightlight is Atahalan? So, personality-wise, Nightlight is a little shy but extremely friendly. He is curious and playful, but also very loyal to his friends. And what do we know about Atahalan? Sorry, I need to calm down. I need to calm down. Atahalan. Atahalan seemingly creates its own light, which we know one of Nightlight's power is glowing, which can become more or less intense at will. And we know that throughout the entire segment of Show Yourself, Elsa was being guided by lights, right? Being guided by lights? Which seems to be like initially shy, like hesitant to greet Elsa because like it didn't know her. He was shy, but then like he warmed up to her and then became like more friendly and playful in a similar personality to Nightlight, right? And then we also know that Atahalan is able to see into Elsa's memories and mirror her emotions, as well as project his own emotions into her. Because, like, we know, remember when Elsa was, like, singing that duet with the projection of her mom, and Elsa, like, becomes more joyful. She, like, hugs herself. She loves and embraces and accepts herself. I think that's, like, Nightlight slash Atahalan projecting feelings of acceptance, joy, and companionship into her. Yo, Nightlight can sing. Sure can. Sure can. And also, Atahalan was able to immediately quell Elsa's fear, pain, and sorrow. Right? And on top of that, like I said, he's not explicitly stated to be associated to ice or the cold, but he can like solidify things from like liquid into a solid. I like clenched my fist so hard. I heard my knuckles pop. Oh my god. I'm so excited. I'm so excited that I can share this with someone. Okay? And Atahalan technically is not just ice. It kind of looks like crystals as well. And what do we see when Elsa like catches the evil villain's butterfly? Like she catches it in a crystal, guys. It's a crystal. She turned it into a crystal. Right? It's right there. It's right there. And I'm not crazy. Where was I? And so, in the books, Nightlight also became inextricably entwined with Pitch. And here, it's because he becomes the prison that keeps Pitch Black contained. I thought we were gonna have a theory about how the lady is Pitch. Oh, my sweet summer child. Are these leaks? Yeah. I mean, Guys, no way. I'm actually like psychically connected to someone in Disney Studios right now, and I'm just reading their thoughts. So, yes, these are leaks. These are leaks. I believe it. Whatever. Don't believe me. Anyway, and so, that makes Elsa Nightlight's successor, right? She becomes the new keeper of Atahalan. She becomes the protector of the Enchanted Forest and Arendelle, and so she becomes the new warden of fear. She becomes Pitch's new warden. So she did discover who she truly was and what she was born for, and what she was born for is to inherit Nightlight's legacy. So technically speaking, oh my god, I'm going crazy. Technically speaking, if anything, Elsa is Nightlight's reincarnation, or at least like his descendant or successor of his power or whatever. And that's my new theory. That's my new theory. Is that's it. that's it. Tell me I'm wrong. Go on, dispute me. I'm gonna catch my breath again. Megan Campbell, you came into this stream 20 minutes late. I talked about that. I talked about Jack and Nightlight. Isn't Jack Nightlight in the books? Yes. Not in my AU. Because Nightlight isn't canon in the movies. And we're only focusing on the movies right now. And Nightlight isn't in the movies. I'm done. I'm not gonna go into version 2 because that'll be too spoilery. I just wanted to share my new theory. And I'm tired anyway. I haven't even, because mostly I haven't finished this. Anyway, that's my Mila note, and that's my rant. So, not even a film theory. A Jelsa theory. Welcome to Jelsa theory. Hi, so that's my dead name, Queen. Though it's okay. I'm just reading your username. Sorry, I didn't know that though. Wait, if Nightlight can turn Tears of Sorrow into Crystal Diamond Blade, then surely after the Goodnight's Kiss, Pitch releases so much sorrow for Nightlight to crystallize and live within. Oh my god! I just had a thought. So, if right, everybody, listen. Jingle, jingle, jingle. If Elsa is Nightlight's successor, then what if that evil ice lady was Pitch's successor? She's like Pitch's apprentice. And so it's like a battle happening again. Their battle repeating, the past repeating itself, but like this time with the apprentices. Yeah, I know. Wild. Okay. Yes, that's right. Round 2, baby. I'm so tired. But yeah. That's my theory. A Jelsa theory. Oh, to have the time to animate all this in a YT series. Please do it. It's okay. I again am not really good with technology, but it's fine. But also I'm hearing all of this and I'm invested. Oh, thank you, Megan. Also, I'm sorry for accidentally dead naming you. Okay. Ugh, guys. I'm gonna freaking Shall we end things out with some karaoke? How about Into the Unknown? 'Cause why not? Let me bother my family tonight. Fear will be your enemy from the first movie. I'm saying, dude. Oh, there was a user that came in and I read out their username, but their username was their dead name or RIO block. Sing my heart out. Let's do karaoke. Into the because we're going into the unknown, guys. What a stream this has been. I'm a bit scared, actually. Wait, let me find the note. Let me hear it. I can hear you, but I won't. Some look for trouble, while others don't. There's 1,000 reasons I should go about my day and ignore your whispers, which I wish would go away. Oh, oh, oh. How high is it? You're not a voice. You're just a ring in my ear, and if I heard you, which I don't, I'm spoken for, I fear. Everyone I've loved is here within these walls. I'm sorry, secret siren, but I'm blocking out your calls. I've had my adventure. I don't need something new. I'm afraid of what I'm risking if I follow you into the unknown. Into the unknown, into the unknown. Oh. I don't remember this part. What do you want? 'Cause you've been keeping me awake. Are you here to distract me? So I make a big mistake, or are you someone out there who's a little bit like me? I don't remember this part, but this is so sad because it undoes everything in Frozen 1. Every day's a little harder as I feel my power grow. Don't you know there's part of me that longs to go into the unknown, into the unknown. Into the unknown. Oops. Are you out there? Do you know me? Can you feel me? Can you show me? Part. Into the end. I don't remember. Sorry. That was an unsatisfying ending. Oh well. I'm home alone. I'm yelling this. Okay, and now. Oh yes, please cast me into William so I can sing a duet with Apollo. Please, that's my dream. Also, I just saw like the funniest comment from Lark. Prophet of Apollo and like Queen of Jelsa or something, but thank you. That's so nice of you. I'm gonna I don't remember much songs, turns out. Anyway. Let's wind down, guys. Let's wind down. I'm gonna wind down with my favorite song. What is it? Oh, yes. I have my guitar. Let's try this. G, C major. Okay, sounds easy enough. Let's quickly learn this. Ugh. She needs some milk. Let's test it out. Can you guys hear me? Hear my guitar? Just like simple strumming is fine, I think. C major. B7 might be the problem child here. Let's see. Yep. Got that. C7. Okay. This doesn't sound right. There we go. You may. Ah, fuck! Oh no, I did it again! No! I keep doxing myself. Whatever. It says down. Okay. Just testing chords out. Oh, C7 is kind of going to be a problem. Okay. Oh, shit. Let's go in the garden. You'll find something. What's B7? Oh, shit. Waiting right there where you left. Right there where you left it, lying upside down. When you finally find it, you see how it's faded. The underside is lighter when you turn it around. Everything stays right where you left it. Everything stays. B7. But it still changes ever so slightly, daily and nightly, in little ways, when everything stays. Go down to the ocean, the crystal tide is raising. Water's gotten higher as the shore washes out. Keep your eyes wide open, open even when the sun is blazing. The moon controls the tide, it could cause you to drown. Everything stays, everything stays right where you left it. Everything stays, but it still changes ever so slightly. Is that right? G7. Yeah. Ever so slightly, daily and nightly, in little ways. When everything stays. Sorry, guys. It's a bit rough, but I had fun. I hope you had fun too. Thank you so much for coming to the emergency Jelsa Council meeting. And I hope I will see you all again Friday. See you guys. Oh, I should have just had my just chatting screen up, but you know, maybe you were singing along. Maybe you were singing along. I don't know. Thank you for coming. This was the most excitable stream I've done. But you know, it's a lot of fun. And you guys were awesome tonight. Hearts. Hearts from me. Hearts from my hubby. Hearts from my Laika, who is down here sleeping. What was the song's name? It is Everything Stays. Oh, thank you, Lark. I'll see you guys again. Hopefully. Okay, bye-bye. Goodbye.